So Andy Farrell has named his Lions squad to face Australia in the first test Saturday, and I have to say I'm fairly disappointed. I'll go through the team and we'll talk about the major talking point. So starting in the front row, you got Ellis Genge, Jan Sheehan, Tag Furlong, Maro Itoje, Joe McCarthy in the second row, and then the back row is Tag Byrne, Tom Curry at 7 and Jack Conan at 8. Then the backs are Gibson Park, Finn Russell, Tuipulotu and Hugh Jones in the centre, and then the back three is James Lowe, Tommy Freeman and Hugo Keenan. So the big talking point, and I don't just think this is for Welsh rugby, and of course I have a bias, but I always tried to be honest, and I think this is really disappointing and the complete wrong call from Farrell. He's gone with Tom Curry over Jac Morgan. Other than Tom Curry's experience on previous tours and just throughout his career, I think Tom Curry's a fantastic player. Just to caveat this, I don't think he's done anything on this Lions tour that has been particularly better than Jac Morgan. The only advantage he has, he's a little bit bigger and he can jump in the lineup, but that's not like his MO. He's not a particular skill of his. He can do it. This is the first time a Welsh player has not been in a Lions test since 1896. Is that not a damning indictment of where Welsh rugby is right now? Unfortunately, even though it is an indictment of where Welsh rugby is, I still think this is the wrong call. Morgan has been extremely consistent. He's played within a system that doesn't necessarily use all of his strength in my opinion, because he never gets his hands on the ball, or very rarely. Farrell seems to use him in different positions just to clean rucks, make tackles, which he's done excellently. I don't think he could have done anything more. Almost every pundit you read online, everything you saw when they were doing team predictions, everyone had Jac Morgan in their team, myself included. The only person really who it seems like hasn't picked him is Andy Farrell. I thought it was going to be tight between Morgan and Van der Fleer, given Van der Fleer's relationship with Farrell being in the Irish team. But I be honest, I didn't even count Tom Curry as being battling for 7, because I don't think he's done anything really to warrant him starting a test match, other than his pedigree as a player in history, maybe his leadership you could say. But I don't know, I'll be honest, there kind of was a part of me that wanted to see Australia win the first test, because I thought it would really spice things up going into the next two. I worry if Lions bulldoze Australia in the first game. I don't think that will happen, but if they did, I think interest in the next two games might wane slightly. But maybe a little bit more now. I wouldn't mind seeing Australia win. I really hope Jack gets an opportunity in this test match. His play over the last 2 to 3 years has warranted him being in this Lions squad, and his play in this Lions tour has warranted him to be in the test match, in my opinion. But I'll let me know what you think. I'll pass it over to you. Check out dragonsports.co.uk and we'll talk after the game.